May, is this a good time? It's about the Christmas holiday.
Sure, what's up, Tom?
I need you to cancel your plan to visit your parents and stay home.
Huh? Why all of a sudden?
I just got a call from my sister Sarah. She and her husband are going to Europe for Christmas.
Uh-huh. Why does that have anything to do with me going home? Could it be...
Yeah. I promised them we'd take care of their daughter at home during the trip, so you'll take care of her.
No, hold on. That baby is only a month old. They're going on a trip to Europe, leaving their newborn baby?
They can't enjoy a trip with a baby, can they?
But they shouldn't...
You see, they only had a wedding because the baby was coming soon. Now that the baby was born safely, they're going on their honeymoon. That's why. You'll be responsible for taking care of the baby.
What?
Starting tomorrow, by the way.
Tomorrow?
They've already started the holiday. They don't want to waste the time, so they're coming to our place tomorrow, leaving the baby and flying to Europe right away. That's great, isn't it? I have to work until the very end of the year.
Hold it, please. Seriously? I can't take care of a baby even though she's my niece. I mean, don't decide things like that without discussing with me.
What, May? I thought you'd be happy.
How can I be happy?
Why not? You love kids, don't you? You said you wanted to have a baby soon when we got married.
I did, but liking kids and actually taking care of them are two different things.
But I'm sure it'll be so educational for raising kids. The baby is just a newborn, and she can't even hold up her head yet. Feeding, bathing, changing diapers, etc. I think that will be a great experience for you.
Don't be ridiculous. You call it a great experience when an inexperienced person takes care of a baby less than a year old? A chance to learn how to raise a child? Stop with the nonsense. It's totally insane. To begin with, you know that I was planning to go back to my parents' place for the first time in 3 years during this New Year's holiday, right? I also have plans to meet up with some local friends I haven't seen in a while. I'm not going to cancel my trip home. No way.
But I made a promise too.
You'll have to cancel that, won't you?
But they're leaving tomorrow. If we decline, my niece will have nowhere to go.
Then why don't you ask your parents to take care of her? They are not working and they have plenty of time. Your mother raised you, and I'm sure she can take care of the baby.
But Mom and Dad are going on a New Year's trip to a resort island. I don't think they can take care of the baby. There are no other relatives we can rely on. I guess we'll have to take care of the baby. Please, just think about it. We're all here for each other in times of need. Let's help each other out.
It's too short notice for such a request. Anyway, I can't take care of a 1-month-old baby.
You're so cold.
If you're going to say that, why don't you take care of her?
I can't. I have a job.
I do too. I'm working tomorrow anyway.
Oh.
Aren't you forgetting that there are still a few days left?
Oh shoot. I didn't think of that.
You really only think about your own convenience, don't you?
Then why don't you just take tomorrow off from work?
Huh?
If you tell your boss that you have to take care of your niece, I'm sure he will let you have a holiday.
Are you kidding me? I can't take time off at the end of the year when we're so damn busy. You made the promise, so you should deal with it on your own.
I can't take time off from work either. Can't you do something about it?
I can't.
But you're a woman, right?
So what?
It's easier for a woman to take time off work for childcare, isn't it?
Well, maybe if it's my kid. I'm not going to take time off for my niece.
May, you need to do something about that.
I will no longer deal with that. No more comments either.
Oh no, May.
Sis, there's something I want you to hear. Hello, May. You sound so desperate. Tom has made a terrible promise. He said, we'll take care of our niece for the New Year holiday starting tomorrow. What? You mean the baby that Tom's sister Sarah just gave birth to? She's just a month old or so, right? Why did he suddenly decide to take care of her? It's really unbelievable. Sarah and her husband are going on a trip to Europe without the baby from tomorrow. What? Leaving a 1-month-old behind and going on a trip by themselves? That's right. Apparently, the reason is because they haven't gone on their honeymoon yet. Doesn't she care about her own baby? Well, she's a bit of a strange one. I've had a hard time with her ever since I married Tom. But I didn't expect she'd do such a crazy thing, forcing me to take care of her 1-month-old daughter. And Tom is so lenient with her. He promised to take care of her without consulting me. He said that I should do it because he had to work, forgetting that I still have a few days until the end of the work week. You said no, didn't you? Of course I did. It's too reckless to take care of a newborn baby when you have no experience in childcare. I firmly refused, but I don't know if he understood that. He seemed like he didn't give up. What should I do, Avril? If Sarah actually brings the baby tomorrow, I won't be able to go to work, and I won't be able to go to Mom and Dad's. You're not home yet, May? Yeah, I'm not home yet. I'm on my way home. Maybe you should stay away from your home. Huh? Why do you think so? I wonder if Sarah will just take any measure to get what she wants anyway. What do you mean? Think about her personality. Oh. When you get home tonight, the baby might already be in the house. Oh. Sarah's the kind of person who doesn't feel comfortable if things don't go her way, right? I don't know if she thinks the same when it comes to her own baby. But I can't help but feel that they would just leave the baby when they have a chance and force you into a situation with no escape. I see. She's probably assuming that I don't want to take care of the baby. So bringing the baby today, saying it's going to be tomorrow, taking advantage of a careless moment. That kind of thing. Oh no. So, do you want to come over to my place? Is that okay? If there's even the slightest chance, you should take a look. Anyway, you should come over to our house as it is. You can tell Tom that you have something to discuss with me about going home for the New Year's holidays. Thank you, Avril. I'll go over to your place now.
May, answer the phone. You're done with work, aren't you? It's almost 8 p.m. Why aren't you home yet?
Sorry, Tom. I was just about to call you.
Where are you now?
I'm at Avril's.
Huh? Why are you at your sister's?
On my way home from work, she called and asked about our plans for New Year's. She offered to drive me to our parents' place, so we're discussing our trip.
You're still going to your parents' home?
Yes.
I told you to cancel the trip.
I told you before, it's my first time going home in 3 years. Mom and Dad are looking forward to it. I can't cancel now.
But, what about this?
This? What's this? Hey, don't tell me. You already have Sarah's baby at our place, starting tonight, a day early.
Well,
I knew it.
if you understand the situation, come home now.
I don't want to.
Huh?
I'm not coming home until after my holidays. You'll have to take care of the baby on your own. Do your best.
What? Stop being ridiculous and come home right now. You need to take care of the baby.
I can't, because I'm going back to my parents.
What? What are you talking about? You haven't finished work yet, haven't you?
I just called my boss and asked if I could work remotely. He approved it and told me to pick up my computer before I leave. So I'm going to the office from Avril's tomorrow and then heading to our hometown with her.
Oh, come on. You can't be serious. You don't want me to take care of the baby by myself. Families help each other out.
It's obvious you're trying to leave everything to me.
Huh?
Look, I don't know anything about childcare. If it were just for a short time with someone experienced, maybe I'd agree. It can be educational to a certain point. But I'm worried something might happen if an inexperienced person like me takes care of a baby. It would be a disaster. It'd be so much safer with someone experienced, don't you think? Taking on a baby in this situation would be irresponsible.
But if we don't take care of the baby, my sister and her husband won't be able to go to Europe. They're really looking forward to it. How sad would it be if their honeymoon was canceled? As her brother, I want my sister to go on her honeymoon. Please, do me a favor, May. Just this once. Anyway, just come home.
Do you think you can get away with it this one time? Knowing Sarah's personality, she'll just keep relying on us in the future.
Huh?
I'm refusing because I can see the trouble ahead if I give in now.
Oh no, May.
I'll never accept it no matter what. Sis, do you have a minute? You're out shopping with Mom, right? It's okay. We're just finishing up some errands and taking a break at a cafe. I've got some bad news from my neighbors. What's wrong? It seems like Tom has been bringing a woman to our place for a while now. What? Is he cheating on you? Yeah. Maybe he's making her take care of the baby. What the? When he ran into the neighbor, he introduced the woman as his sister. He said she's staying with him for the New Year's holidays with her daughter because her husband is away for work. But I had already told the neighbor about Sarah's trip to Europe and her plan to make me take care of her baby. So she knew he was lying and gave me the info. So Tom dug his own grave without realizing it.
Right.
The neighbor took pictures of the evidence and sent them to me. I think the woman is a colleague of Tom's from work. I guess she has experience with kids, if she's okay taking care of a 1-month-old baby. Maybe she's married? Well, as far as I know, that coworker is supposed to be single. But according to the neighbors, the woman was nursing the baby very naturally. It's likely that she lives in an environment with small children around her. But that doesn't mean it's okay to bring her into our house under the guise of taking care of the baby. You're right. Sarah and her husband are coming back next week, right? Yeah, that's what I heard. Then we need to do some urgent and quick evidence gathering before they return. Tom, it's already been 5 days since New Year's, and neither of us has wished each other a Happy New Year yet.
Yeah, right.
Happy New Year, Tom.
What do you mean, Happy New Year? You went home without consulting me.
I haven't heard from you at all since then. What happened to the baby you took care of?
What are you worried about now? You pushed me to take care of her and then ran away.
Sarah's the one who pushed us into it, isn't she? Well, is the baby safe? After all, she's my niece too. I care about her.
Don't worry about it. I've been taking care of the baby since then.
Huh? You were so desperate to get me to come home. So you were fine on your own?
Yeah, surprisingly, it was a piece of cake. She's only a month old, so she doesn't walk around. If she cries, I just feed her milk and change her diaper, and then she goes back to sleep.
Wow, that's quite a feat for someone who has never raised a child before. But are you really taking care of her by yourself?
Well, I don't have anyone else to rely on, so I guess I have no choice, right?
I was wondering if your parents canceled their trip to help you out. But it seems they didn't know that Sarah and her husband were in Europe.
I guess so. Sarah said she didn't want to worry them, so they just went without saying anything about their trip.
She was worried about her parents, but she was able to leave her own baby with an inexperienced person.
Shut up! Stop bad-mouthing my sister.
But what she's doing is a mess. Leaving a 1-month-old baby with someone without consulting them beforehand, and bringing her in a day earlier than expected. I don't think that's something a mother would do.
But I've made it this far without any problems. I'm happy with the way things turned out, right? I mean, you were being too cautious. She is such a cute baby. You freaked out and went home to your parents. It's too bad you didn't take the chance to learn how to take care of a child.
Is that so? Then who is this woman in the pictures I have?
The woman in the pictures?
Yes. They show a woman in her 30s going in and out of our house. You were taking care of the baby with her, weren't you?
What? What are you talking about? I don't know anything about that.
Oh, that's funny. I can tell the house in the pictures is definitely ours. Even the nameplate is in them. One of them shows her entering it with a disposable diaper in her arms. Another shows her holding the baby. And the other shows you and her having a nice chat. You two look like a couple who just had a baby.
What? Why the hell do you have those pictures?
They were provided by someone as eyewitness and photographic evidence. Isn't this woman Catherine Matthews from your company?
Huh?
She works in the same department. As I recall, she's as old as you, right?
You know Catherine?
She's the one who dropped you off at our place several times when you were drunk after company parties. I remember her well. Well, you were so drunk that you might not remember anything. Even back then, I had my doubts about the same woman being with you every time. I had no idea the relationship had grown so deep.
No, it's not like that. She just happened to know I was taking care of the baby all by myself and kindly offered a little help. That's all.
A little help, huh? You call it a little when she stays at our place for a while during the New Year's holidays and takes care of the baby day and night?
What?
It's disgusting that you took advantage of my going home to bring a woman into our home. This Catherine Matthews is the one who got divorced because of her affair and lost custody of her children to her ex-husband. That's what I heard. Surely, having parenting experience is better than having none. I'm really stunned. Of all people, you brought your cheating partner to take care of the baby.
No, she's not that kind of person. She's just so kind that she couldn't let me struggle, so she came to my rescue. Come on, stop doubting me. In the first place, I wouldn't have had to depend on her if you had come home.
You know what? We've already investigated everything.
Huh?
Tom, maybe you're trying to make her go home in a hurry now. It's useless, okay?
Huh.
We're all gathered outside the front door today to catch you in the act.
Who is all?
Why don't you look out your window? Your parents, my parents, and my sister are here.
What the?
And Catherine's parents too.
What?
Now you two are in the bedroom together, taking advantage of the baby sleeping soundly, aren't you?
Huh? Huh?
She's only a month old, so she probably spends more than half her day sleeping. It would be easy to make love.
Hold on. How do you know we're in the bedroom?
I was checking the inside of her house with hidden cameras.
Hidden cameras?
Oh my, you were so caught up in the affair that you didn't notice. There were cameras in both the bedroom and the living room.
Wait a minute. When did you install them?
About a week ago.
You were at your parents' house a week ago.
Actually, I went home once right after the cheating allegation came out. And I planted them while you were out for a walk with a baby.
How dare you?
Now, what are you going to do? Come outside peacefully or else...
Come on. If we go out now, we'll...
Oh, you're not giving up yet? Then we'll all step in now.
Oh no, seriously?
After that, I unlocked the door and we all raided the house. Tom and Catherine were hiding in the bedroom closet. Tom's father found them and dragged them out. On the morning of the day Sarah and her husband returned, I succeeded in catching my husband in the act. They were severely scolded by their parents for cheating while taking care of a baby. Shortly thereafter, Sarah and her husband appeared on the scene to pick up their daughter. Seeing all the family members gathered, they were so surprised. They were also scolded by their parents and ended up in tears. Their parents must have thought that they couldn't let their precious grandchild be raised by such irresponsible parents. So they decided to take the baby and raise her themselves. Sarah and her husband became infamous in the neighborhood and at work as irresponsible parents. They ended up losing their jobs and their house, and now they live a homeless life, which I think they deserved. I divorced Tom and demanded alimony from the cheating couple in one lump sum. They ended up in debt, and the rumor about their affair quickly spread throughout the company, making it impossible for them to stay employed. So they left their jobs. Now they live in a shabby old apartment and work part-time to pay off their debts. They seem to be living a hellish life.